A lot of people who live in and around Maryhill Museum, in all of the communities from here to 3 or 4 hours away, tell me how many times they drive by and don't stop. Because they were here when they were younger, or they've seen it once and they don't think they need to come back. And what they're missing is an opportunity to bring a little joy into their lives, to experience something that is truly wonderful and astounding. If I had one wish, I would wish that every child throughout this region could experience the magic of Maryhill.
My name is Trent. I'm 9 years old and I go to school in Goldendale Primary. I like being around horses. They're like wonderful animals, you know. They're really fun to play with and you can have a lot of fun with them. We sometimes play on the horses and play like cowboy shows like Gunsmoke or Bonanza. Her name is Alyssa. I like her, she's cool. Sometimes we both can be a pain to each other.
You ready?
She wants to be a princess when she grows up.
She has aspirations of being a rodeo queen someday, and so she's been practicing on her way for quite some time.
I want to be a horseshoer because my dad's a horseshoer. It's fun when you get to work on the horses and stuff. I like watching my dad shoe horses whenever I get to come with them. It looks pretty cool. When he gets like old and he can't do it no more, then I'm gonna take over for him.
I think they get a good work ethic and getting out here, being with the animals, you know, being in touch with nature.
So we're on the river a lot and just kind of love being outside and with each other and with family and with the animals, and it's a good life. Since he was very young, he's just loved art, and he took an art class last year, and since then has been drawing ever since, and has this little pad of drawings that he loves to go through and kind of critiques himself on how he can do things better, and he's just a neat kid. Yeah.
He was one of the students that came for Museum Week.
I came here with a class on a field trip. I didn't know what was going to be here.
We have 750 kids come for Museum Week, and he loved all the art activities. He's one of those kids that you love to have in a museum.
I got home and I was like, I went to this like awesome museum and we made these cool stuff.
He just had so much fun. He came back and told us all about all of these chess sets and what he had learned about the Indians and about Lowy, and so it was a really exciting time for him. So we heard about the Maryhill Family Fun Day and thought it would be a great chance for us to head up there and check it out ourselves, and so we did, and I was shocked. Were you shocked?
It was a pretty interesting place.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
good
It's in our
experience.
it's in our backyard, and we didn't even really know that it was there until our 9-year-old told us about it. went back to work and I told everybody I knew about it. It really blew me away. I mean, I had no idea that it was even there and that it had so much to offer.
There isn't enough money in the schools to provide the experience that kids really need. They need to be able to come to places like this. When I was in the 4th grade, I went to some place like this. It changed my life. Kids need that. Kids should have that, and I think kids deserve that, and we need to make that happen. The schools do the best they can to provide art programs, but the reality is budget cuts hamper what teachers can do.
When you Google something or you look at it in a book, it's always the same size. And so when you go to a museum, you get to see the real piece, and you get to see the challenge that the artist faced in trying to make that piece. And I think that's a real valuable lesson for students. I think actually seeing real art is an awakening point for a child. I think seeing pictures of art is just not the same. There's some magic that happens when a child gets to see a real piece of art.
The most important thing that people need to know about Maryhill today is that behind it, behind the beautiful building, behind the collection of objects, the exhibits, the setting, is that there was really a dream here, a dream that would allow people to come to learn about something that might change their lives, to really make a difference. And that's really what Maryhill is all about.
This isn't just, a big piece of cement. It's like got dreams in it, dreams and art and all that cool stuff. Yeah, I have a dream one day I'm gonna become an artist and a horseshoer, and I'll make some art and they'll put it in Maryhill for me.